Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Yo! Sorry, I scared you guys. What's going on, man? What's going on, Keith? Interactive, what's up, buddy? What's going on, everyone? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Crypto G? Let's get it, man. Let's get it. What is going on? This is ridiculous. What is this? Bitcoin is dumping now? But Jordan said we're going to the moon. Jordan said Head and Shoulders broke out. Why are we dumping? Why the hell are we dumping? And this is it. I'm done with crypto. Crypto is pure manipulation. Even Elon sold. I am out of this bitch. Screw this. I am out. It's manipulation. Where is George? I will find George. He lied to me too. Yo, what's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on, Elliot? Eat some hay and chill, Horse Guy. Horse Guy's freaking out. You know what that means, man. Horse Guy is freaking out. He FOMO'd in this morning. Yeah, he's freaking out right now at this little dip that we're getting right now. You guys can see that Bitcoin is pulling back to a certain key level. So we'll see what Bitcoin does, but I hope you guys had a fantastic Monday. Fantastic Monday. He's getting out of this bitch. What's going on there? What's going on, Wes? Good to see you, buddy. What's up, Grinning? I see B-Water. I see Spirit Channel. I see Interactive. I see the Dope Spot. I'm a legend. What's going on, everybody? All right, so we're gonna talk some charts today, some Bitcoin, some Ethereum. We're gonna have a little fun today. All right, is this move over for Bitcoin? You guys probably know my take already by the chart here. I do not think the move is over. I think we're coming back down and back testing key level. Obviously, Wednesday is going to be the big day where we get the CPI print, which is probably going to tell us the general direction where Bitcoin's going to go. Though I like to be a big believer in the charts, and I like to think that the charts are going to tell me what's going to happen before they actually do. So let's actually jump into the charts as we get here. If you guys like my new haircut, by the way. You guys like my new haircut? Oh my god, it's all jacked up right now because I was wearing a hat. But the hairline is looking bearish, and we got the little peacock hair like we did the other day coming in right there. It's absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. All right, let's Waterfly said, have fun while the price is dumping. How can you have fun while the prices are dumping, man? Holy moly, nice tan. Thank you. I actually wasn't really outside that much today, but it was hot as shit over here in New York. I do have to say, man. I'm very wearing a hat all the time makes you bald. Maybe that's why I'm getting bald. I don't know. All right, let's jump into the charts though. Let's stop wasting time. You guys want TA? You guys come here for the TA. All right, the T&A, as Bob would call it. All right. So what's going on here? So we know we broke out of this left shoulder, head. Right shoulder, a little bit of head, right? We talked about that yesterday. We all like a little bit of head. We came up back up to the upside, and now we have, now we're starting to come back down, right? So this morning was looking awesome. We got back to 24,250. You know, should we sit here and go,
everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Right? Or should we start looking to look at this level as a possible bounce scenario, right? I was looking for Bitcoin to come back down to this $23,500 level, simply because whenever you see a pattern breakout, all right? So whenever you see the pattern break, any pattern really breakout, what you want to wait is for the back test. So we got the breakout. Now Bitcoin's coming back down to back test. And there's so many key areas coming in right here at this, like, you know, 23,400 to 23,600 area. That I do think we're going to get a bounce from this area. We have this yellow vector candle here, which we always come back down and take those vector candles, right? We have the previous neckline of the head and shoulder pattern, okay? Also right there, okay? We still got the 4-hour stock RSI that is crossing to the downside, so I'm expecting a little bit of a move to the downside, all right? John comes to troll me. Of course you do, John. Of course you do. You're like Bob every day in the chat, man. Wow! Look at Jordan doing TA! Look at Jordan. He looks like such an idiot. Look at him. Wow. I'm so much smarter than Jordan. Like, totally. You guys don't know that I'm actually watching the stream from the bathroom. I am. Jordan's an idiot. All right, I'm done watching this shit. I'm going to watch Around the Blockchain. Around the Blockchain. I'm going to go watch Wendy O and Mac and Cheesy. Okay? Because I like them, not Jordan. Shout out to Bob. I actually might have watched Around the Blockchain later. Earlier. They were talking about this new inflation bill or whatever, so I actually want to watch it later, to be quite fair. No, but in all honesty, I do like that. If we actually go to the 1-hour chart too, guys. The 1-hour chart, back over here, if you look at what Bitcoin could be forming too, is Bitcoin forming possibly a bit of a bull flag formation, okay? We have lower lows coming in. We have lower highs coming in this sort of this channel. Now, same type of deal though. If this is going to continue to play out, I do think it's more than likely that Bitcoin doesn't just pump straight up from this area. I do think it's more likely that Bitcoin sort of does something like this, where it comes back up, comes back down again, right? Tags this 50 EMA on the 1-hour time frame, tags this vector candle looking left, also right at that $23,500 area, and then Bitcoin can look at coming back up to the upside, all right? Which would be a perfect, like we said, an absolutely perfect back test of the head and shoulders neckline that we've been looking at, okay? Now, there's obviously some charts that we'll look at that might maybe say, all right, Bitcoin got a pretty nasty rejection today. We're going to see further downside. We'll talk about that too. But to me, this is so far, this is all to plan, and I do like what I'm seeing. I do like what I'm seeing. Now, if we were to measure this out, now you guys, yesterday, everyone was calling me a moon boy for, there's no way, right? You guys know all the pencil necks in the chat. What's going on, Jared? Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. By the way, we did bring back a small little menu structure here. You guys can probably see it on the bottom left. It helps me stay focused. You guys know me on the stream. I'm all over the place. I jump from topic to topic like no other. So I need a little structure. So that's going to help me out and help my my ADHD or OCD, whatever I have. I definitely have one of them. That's for sure. It's gonna help one of those. Okay. But anyways, we know all the pencil necks in the chat yesterday. Bitcoin's not gonna pump. Bitcoin's not gonna pump. There's no way Bitcoin's gonna pump. Do you see the economy? Bitcoin's not pumping today. We are gonna dump on Monday. That's what we're gonna do. Dump on Monday. We're not gonna pump. So listen, all right? If we take the measure move, if this does end up playing out, okay? If and when this ends up playing out, we take it from over here, from the swing high to the swing. I mean, you can take this wherever you want to take it. I mean, let's take it from right here, man. Let's take it from right here, right here. And let's do a measure move to the upside. I don't think it's just gonna break out from right here. We are trying to get a bounce right now, but I do think we're gonna get rejected one more time at the top of this bull flag and then come back down to the downside. But by the way, who has the best fast food? Elliot said McDonald's, Whataburger, Burger King, Wendy's, or In-N-Out. No, dude, it's none of those. It is none of those. It is Five Guys. Five Guys has the best burgers, has the best Cajun fries. 100%. You can't even argue that Five Guys is the best. Now, number two, I do like Wendy's. I'm a big Wendy's guy if I'm going to get something like that. But, you know, it's not even an argument for that. Anyways, if we measure it, I do think Bitcoin's going to come back down to this general range. If we do take that measure move, where would that put Bitcoin? Right about 24,800 if that does come up to the upside. So we'll continue to watch that. Like I do say, I don't think it's going to be from right now. I do think we come a little bit lower to take some of these vector candles and to retest the local highs. But I do think Bitcoin gets a move back up again. All right. Now call me an idiot. I know you guys are all going to come in the chat. Right. I know how this works. Right. You guys are all going to come in the chat. Either it's one of two things. You're going to be this guy. No, Jonathan said we're bullish. I'm going to buy the highs, and I'm going to sell the lows.
I'm gonna buy the top, and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
I'm going to FOMO in right now. Jordan said we're bullish. Yeah, I'm going to 100x long right now. or you're going to be this guy, okay? Or you're going to be this guy. What's going on, guys? It's bottom dweller. Oh, no, man. Jordan's bullish. What an idiot. We're going back down to the downside, man. We get the CPI print on Wednesday. It's going to be super, super bearish, bro. Super, super bearish. Like, I'm still all the way on the sidelines. I don't own any crypto. You know what I mean? Any crypto, my man. Any crypto. All right? So, it's going to be, you guys are probably one of those two guys. All right? You guys make up your own mind. I'm just here to tell you what I see in the charts. It is what it is. Futures are pumping. The futures. Oh, stock market. When we get to the macro section, you guys can see it right here in the bottom left. When we get to the macro section, we'll talk that stuff. I need to stay focused here. I definitely need to stay very, very focused. All right, let's check out the 15-minute time frame. It's sort of the same thing on the 15-minute time frame, guys. If we do look at the 15-minute time frame, bottom dweller will get the last laugh. Cody, what? Cody, I thought you were bullish, my man. What happened? I would agree that Five Guys is good, but it cost me $25 for a hamburger, fries, and a drink. Yeah, I would generally agree. Yeah, I mean, listen, if you go to Five Guys and you get a burger, fries, and a shake, it's gonna cost you like $25, okay? So it's not for the lighthearted, okay? You gotta know going to Five Guys, you're gonna be spending big bucks when you go to Five Guys. All right, but anyways, let's jump on to this. So, like we said, Bitcoin on the 1 hour isn't a bull flag. It's the same type of deal in the 15-minute. We can zoom in and see it a little bit more clear here. I mean, you could draw this probably a little bit more extended out now. I drew that before the stream. But if you draw it like this, let's extend this out a little bit in case it does come down a little bit further. You guys can clearly see, right? The lower lows coming in, the lower highs coming in. We only have two touches on the top sides. Like I said, I do think we come up here one more time and then come back down one more time at the very, very least. At the very, very least, like I told you guys. We come back up, come back down, retest probably the 200 EMA on the 15-minute, take these vector candles looking left right here, and then we try to come back up to the upside. All right? Something along these lines. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you get my general point. The hourly time frame kind of goes with that. Hourly stocks are bottomed out. Could see a little reset to the upside. All right? So take that for what it is. Micho Burger, Are all three playing the stream? By the way, guys, there was some awesome. We're talking about some alts later on. Nier, if you weren't in the morning stream, I mean, Nier just doesn't want me. Okay. Are we back to the agenda? Please do not bring back the news. We won't look at the news, Rodney. We won't. Just for you, buddy. There's a reason I didn't add the news section in here because I am not a news channel. Okay. I'm a firm believer is that the charts are going to tell you what the news is going to be beforehand. Okay. And I'll get to that when we get to the daily chart here for Bitcoin. All right. I'm a firm believer of that. No news. We ain't looking at no news over here. Okay. There's plenty of news channels. But anyways, like we said, man. I mean, do we still come back to that a little further? I do. Right. 4 hour could use a little reset on the stock RSI as well. So I'm looking at that, man. Cardano, yeah, Nier just doesn't want me to let me buy it, man. Nier is being a freaking troll, okay? Literally the freaking troll. It's the opposite of George. I am Nier. We're all Nier. Guys, I am super, super bearish on Nier. Nier is one of the worst projects that I've ever seen. When George is bearish, that means you're bullish, okay? When George is talking about a altcoin on stream, that means be bearish on it. I am super, super bearish on Nier, okay? Nier just continues to dump, all right? It's one of the worst altcoins I've ever seen, one of the worst projects I've ever seen, and quite frankly, I will never DCA into Nier, okay? I will never DCA into Nier. Screw Nier. Screw Nier. It sucks, okay? If we look at, Nier is gonna go down. It's gonna go down, okay? Now let's do some Q&A. Let's do some Q&A. George, why do you think Nier sucks? Because it's not going anywhere near my portfolio, if you know what I mean. Nier's pulling the... Nier is... That made no sense. Basically, it's pulling the anti-George, okay? It's pulling the anti-George. If you know what I mean. Show us Nier chart. Oh, God. You don't want to see the Nier chart. You don't want to see it. But anyways... Yeah, so that's what we're sort of looking at here for the short-term time frames for Bitcoin, guys. If we jump on over to the daily, we jump on over to the daily chart. Come on, guys, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. Be nice in the chat, man. All right, so if we go over to the daily chart, multiple things I want to talk about here. Okay, Wednesday is a big, and I mean big. Gigantic day for BTC and really the whole market in general, man. I think you know, and I'm gonna say this. I'm just guessing on this, but as long as CPI comes at the same or lower, I do think we're gonna continue this rally to the upside. Okay, because that's showing that inflation might be tapering off. All right. If it comes out significantly higher, like, I mean, 10, 11%, I do think that's going to cause the market to dump. But I'm going to tell you guys what I'm seeing in the charts, okay? I'm going to stick to the charts. We're not going to touch on the news. If people talk about the news as it is, anyone who's talking about that is just guessing at this point, all right? So, anyways, if we look at this, Bitcoin just cannot get back above really 24,252, right? You got a couple wicks above it here, but you got this first move up. You got rejected on July 20th, came back down. Came back up again, couldn't get back above it at the end of the July, came back down. Now we find ourselves right back at that same level again. Now the good thing is we're coming up and making higher lows during this time frame, okay? So I mean, if you really wanted to get deep and dirty, I guess you could maybe form this as some type of ascending triangle pattern if you wanted to get deep and dirty in the charts. But here's what I'll say, and the reason why I say some type of ascending triangle pattern, look at the RSI down here. And you guys know I love the RSI level, okay? I love the RSI. You guys know. Any type of trend line on the RSI is going to be dope. All right, absolutely dope. But if we look at this, guys, what am I looking at here? Well, you guys can see on all these attempts, we've came up to this trend line and gotten rejected. Okay, and at the same point on the support levels on the bottom side, all this whole consolidation, we've gotten bounce after bounce after bounce after bounce off this RSI trend line. You guys can see it right there. All right, if you can't see it, well, you probably got the eyes of Mike. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan, what are you drawing? I can't see that. Where's my glasses? Oh, shit, I broke them. I can't see shit. All I can see is there's no volume on Bitcoin. There's literally none. But I can't see anything you're drawing right now. All I hear is bullshit coming out of your mouth. That's it. Just a bunch of bullshit. We're going back down to the downside. The economy is effed. Okay? Absolutely effed. Stop spitting bullshit about us going to the upside. Iceman. I love Mike, man. He's such a grumpy old man. Such a grumpy. You guys crack me up when you say it reminds you of Clint. I do have to say, it does crack me up. No, but in all seriousness, we are getting to a point where we're going to have some resolution here over the course of the next couple of days. And this is what I'm looking at, man. This is it. If Bitcoin breaks this to the upside, it's got plenty of room to run on the daily RSI. Let me just zoom in here real quick for you guys. Boom! Let's zoom in. Right? If Bitcoin breaks to the upside here, I'm going to expect Bitcoin's price to move up to the upside pretty heavily. If it gets rejected here again and starts to come back down, and we end up like right here on Wednesday, right? Watch for the break of this. If we break that, Bitcoin is I'm telling you right now, is as bullish as I may be in the short term right now. If Bitcoin breaks this daily trend line, like I've been telling you guys for the last, I don't even know how long, but once it breaks this, that's when I'm going to be flipping bearish, okay? At least for the short term, right? So let's keep an eye on that, right, as we go along. But that's definitely the level that I'm looking at right now. Is those two levels coming up on Wednesday? You know what I'm saying? Those are definitely the two levels I'm looking at. Jordan, you called Mike Clint a couple times in the past. Did I? I did. I actually did call Clint. By the way, guys, if we could smack up that like baton, is there any way possible that on tonight's stream we can hit 800 likes? I think that's a good bear market like target. 800 likes. Okay, the bull market like target, we're going to have 1,200. The bear market like target, 800. Right? So let's smack up that like baton. If you are a bear, if you are a bull, we're all friends here. Okay, we're all freaking friends. So let's freaking get it. All right, anyways, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Right now we're really in no man's land. I mean, we're really just getting rejected off the same level multiple times. And I'm waiting for a break of this. Now, if we look at the stock RSI down here, we did get that cross down here, and we still have plenty of room to run to the upside. If you look at where the stock RSI has came, every single time we do get that cross, it tends to come all the way back up to, you get a little trend line coming down on this as well, like this. Ever so slight trend line, okay? So if you were expecting the trend to continue, you would expect the stock RSI to come back up and test this trend line, which would also mean that you would expect the RSI level to break to the upside, which would mean that you would expect price to move up to the upside. It's all correlated. Now, I want to remind everyone this fact, okay? As bullish as we want to get, okay, and I want to be putting on the moon helmet. I want to be over here dancing like we never danced before, okay? With the moon helmet on, like going like this, with the pickle dancing, going like this, okay? I don't want to be bringing this guy up, okay? I don't want to be bringing this guy up. Oh, wait, that's not a guy. That's a girl. Sorry. Come on, man. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Actually, I don't know if it's a girl or guy. Anyways, right here. So, that's besides the point. Right here, man. So, I mean, what was I saying before, man? Oh, yeah. I at the end of the day, we're still in this big bear flag. Okay, now it's getting pretty long. It's getting almost to that point where it's like, it's getting a little bit too long. But until we break out of this bigger macro pattern, yes, we can get a pump to the upside here and test like 25,400 to 25,500, but we still got to break this freaking line, man. We still got to break this freaking line. And as soon as we break this line, I think it's time for the bulls to start looking pretty nice there for the short term. But this stupid line on this bear flag has to be broken until we get, like, we start jumping across walls like Spider-Man, okay? Remember that meme I showed you where Spider-Man was coming up the building on the side? Well, we need to break that for us to get turn into Spider-Man there. You know what I'm saying? All right, Bitcoin right now, kind of getting rejected off the 50 EMA. So we're kind of struggling with that level. We're kind of flipping that previous support, all righty? The previous support into new resistance, right? You can see it right here. Previous support, flip it into new resistance. Are we going to have enough juice to get back up to the top of the potential bull flag? We'll find out on stream. Either way, I do think we're going to come back down to test the 200 EMA down here again. And no, this is not what you think it is. This is not what you think it is. Are you serious? Jordan, what are you drawing? What is that? That looks so wrong. God. What's with you and drawing 2 balls in a lineup? You love drawing 2 balls in a line. So weird, man. Hey. Whoa. I haven't seen one of those since I was 5. Wow. Mine's hidden under my fat, so I can't see it anywhere. Wow, it's been so long since I saw one of these. That's awesome. Oh, God. Oh, man. But we both have different views. Let me get off this, man. Let me get off this. But anyways, the new pattern. Oh, man. No, but in all seriousness. All right, Bitcoin's coming back down now. Just like that, right where we're on the zoom in feature, we come back down to the downside. It's quite poetic. It's quite poetic, if you ask me. Take a sip of water here real quick, guys. We're about 7:23 into the stream. You think it's time to turn into the ETH charts? I do have some weekly charts I want to look at real quick for BTC, and then we'll jump into Ethereum. We'll jump into the macro. We'll jump into some altcoins, and then I added the let's chill section because you guys like to just chill sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know this is crypto stream. It is. It is a crypto stream. I promise you. For everyone that's new in here, this is a crypto stream. We're just a little weird. And we like to have fun. Okay, that's it. That's it. Keep her for what it is. All right. Anyways, let's jump back into this. So the weekly chart. All right. Same type of deal as the daily chart. Right. I'm looking for a break. Izam, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for the super chat, bro. And Jared said, "Coffee, great job to you too." Thank you, Jared. Appreciate that, man. You're drinking coffee right now. I was gonna make some coffee before the stream, but I was like, dude, I don't need coffee. I'm already jacked up. All day long, I was singing random songs today. What was the song that I was singing today? Just before the stream, I was like, something like "Surfing in the USA" or something like that. I don't even know what I was saying. I haven't even heard that song before. It was ridiculous, man. Let me test this real quick, by the way. Okay, we're not laggy on this anymore. That's great. That's great. That's great. I see interactive in the chat. What's going on? Let me see everyone in the chat right now. Let me see everyone in the chat. Spam the chat, man. Let me see those swords and shields for all the bulls out here in the chat. Come on. Let me see you in the chat, man. Let me see you. We'll go back to it in a second. But anyways, let's jump to the weekly chart. So downtrend of resistance on the weekly. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to break this. I will say this again. As soon as Bitcoin breaks this on the weekly, you're going to see Moonboy Jordan in the chat. Okay. At least for a little bit. At least for a little bit until I see, my daily bearish divergences, weekly bearish divergences. I have the signs that I look for. But if we do break this, that is a super, super bullish pattern. Let me see you guys in the chat, man. Here we go. There's everyone. I'm not a bull noob. Here we go. I see the swords and shields. There it is. Hey, yeah, we got that. We got the dope chat in the chat right now. Let's get it. We out here. Nice. We got guitars in here. Let me see all the bulls in the chat, man. We gotta get hype. But anyways, let's jump back to the charts. We're waiting for a break of that. I mean, in reality, we're back above the 200-week moving average. We successfully got back above it. Last week, we did come back down, held it as support. Now I'm looking for some continuation back up to the upside. Okay? Next target is that fat 200 EMA. Okay? Now, there's this level I'm looking at right now, guys, and I want to tell you guys about this little level here. It's 26,600. Something tells me this is going to be an important level. I don't know why I think this is going to be an important level, but I do think 26,600 is going to be an important level. That's exactly where the 200 EMA and the weekly sits right now. Okay. Also, if we go back to the daily chart for just 1 second, you guys can see two things. That's also the bottom of the wick from May 12th, right? And this consolidation, the bottom of that wick, and also the top of this red vector candle right here. Okay, this 26.6 level, if Bitcoin can continue up, it is a big level I'm looking at for some possible resistance going forward. So We're still a long way away from that. We'll talk about that if we start moving back up here again. But nevertheless, that's a big level I am looking at that 26.6 level. I do think that could be a little bit of a pain in our butts going forward. And we also have the bull market support band that's coming down hot and heavy, which is the 20-week exponential moving average and the 20-week SMA, also coming right where that 200-week moving average is. So those are about to cross within the next few weeks. That's pretty juicy. I actually think, and I'll remind you guys of this. I want to go back in time real quick. I want to tell you guys this real quick. The last time that the bull market support band crossed back above the 200-week exponential moving average, okay, you guys can see these are probably going to cross, within the next month. And maybe slightly longer than that, but within the next month they should cross. All right. The last time they did that was right here in 2018 or 2019, right here. Okay. Actually, I mean, you could argue, yeah. I mean, that's the last time he did it. You know what happened after that? Okay. Now, it's just comparing back to 2018. Okay, but you know what happened when you get that 20 cross back over the 200. Okay, it was absolutely beautiful, my man. It was absolutely beautiful. We're getting close. We're still about a month away from that. A lot can happen in a month. We could go back down and test the lows before we come back up first. But that is coming in hot and heavy there. I want to actually check out 2015. They didn't quite cross over here, so you don't need to have them cross. You got very, very close over here, but you didn't have them cross. And that's going to be the last iteration of that. But that was pretty juicy, man. So we're coming up close to that. We'll see if that has anything to do with anything. What happened the time before that with the cross? Keith, they actually never crossed before that, to be fair. They got very, very close back here in 2015, right? They got very, very close, but you actually didn't even need to cross it. Once it got back over, it was balls to the wall. You were going back up to the upside as well. So take it for what it is. I'm only showing you what I see there. I'm not going to get too bullish until we break this weekly level there, man. I'm choking on water. Oh, God, man. I'm choking on water, guys. I apologize. Holy moly, man. How many times a day do you guys choke on water? Let me know in the chat. I probably choke on water approximately about 3 times a day. Okay, probably 3 times a day. Right? Almost 3 times a day. Not quite. Almost as much as Savvy chokes on his regret of not buying in the previous bear market. You know what I'm saying? Almost as much regret as that. Why did I buy a 3K in 2020? I said we were going to 1K. Elliott Wave told me that, man. It doesn't matter. The Amazon fractals continuing to play out, okay? We are still going back down to 3K, guys. Nothing has changed, okay? Literally nothing has changed. Everything is still bearish, okay? The economy sucks. My target is still back between 3K and 6K. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Trust me. It's gonna happen, man. And I'm totally not gonna be eating my words again and missing the bottom again for Bitcoin. Okay? I'm totally not gonna forget it this time, man. Totally not. Hey, Java, can you grab me some bait? Yeah, man. Yeah, I love fishing with you, Java. I love it. Yeah, sure. Savvy, what kind of bait do you want? Do you want a worm? Oh, you want a worm? Okay. Can we short while we're on the boat? I love you. You're my master. Can we short while we're on the boat? Yes, okay, thank you. Savvy and Jabba are on a fishing trip right now. Okay, I forgot Jabba. I've got my own brother's name. That's how you know it's bad, man. You never choke on water? 1 per year? 4 or 5, nice. 0. Price action didn't go below, that's why no cross. Facts. That makes sense. Made a huge wave. Sounds like the pi cycle bottom, missing the bottom by weeks, months. Clint, you know the pi cycle bottom did not miss the bottom. Okay? If we go, Clint. If we want to take a look at the bull market, at the pi cycle bottom, Where did that cross, my man? It crossed right here on literally the lowest weekly close that we got. Okay, so far so good on the pi cycle bottom. It's actually quite beautiful if you ask me. Now, one more thing I want to check out for the Bitcoin charts, and then we will, one more thing on the Bitcoin charts, and then we'll go into Ethereum, and then we'll check out some other things going on here, because you guys are probably sick of Bitcoin. Hey, quite frankly, I think it's important to look at Bitcoin. You know what I mean? The pi cycle bottom missed by like a month. If you go to the weekly chart, I'm pretty sure, yes, it's the wick, but you guys understand, wicks are wicks. You got to go by closes, my man. Yes, technically you wicked lower, okay? But charts care about closes. Charts don't care about wicks, okay? So keep that in mind, man. Keep that in mind, right? On the this is on the Heikin-Ashi candles, but on this one right here, this was technically speaking. It was technically 1 week off, if you want to count the crosses on this candle right here. Technically, it was the lowest weekly close that you got. All right. Anyways, let's go back to the Heikin-Ashi candles. I also want to point this out. All right, and this is another one of my observations. Take it for what you will. I have plenty. Clint is the bottom dweller here. Facts. I have another observation here. Let me get the pi cycle bottom off there. Okay. Let me get the pi cycle bottom. Shout out to me. I bought on that wick at 18.1. Yeah, nice job, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro. So this is the Heikin-Ashi candles on the 2-week chart. And this is also the bull market support band. So this is the 20-week moving averages and the Heikin-Ashi candles on the 2-week chart. Okay. Now, I went back and I looked at every single time. Now, you still got a long week to go. Okay. If Bitcoin closed below 22.4, this is all for naught. But assuming Bitcoin closes this week green on the Heikin-Ashi candles, okay? On the Heikin-Ashi candles, all right? Every single time that, and I went back to this for all of Bitcoin history. Every single time it got the flip to green on the Heikin-Ashi candles on the 2-week, it always came back up and at least wicked to the bull market support band, okay? Now, before I go back and tell you, the bull market support band's at 28.8 right now. Okay? Now, this time could be different. For all my this time could be different, folks in the chat. Okay? All you Alex Beckers. Bro, this time is different. You're just mad you're not as sexy as me. Okay? I sold all my crypto a couple days ago. Listen, you're just mad you're not as sexy as me. You're not going to be as successful as me. Okay? My eyes are piercing blue. I have six-pack abs. Jordan, we're not going back up to the bull market support band, man. We are not. All right? That is one of the dumbest takes I've ever seen. All right? All right? And for all you guys that believe them, well, that's why you live in your mom's basement. Because you quite frankly actually believe that this is going to happen. A bunch of idiots in the chat, man. But no, anyways. If we look right here, right? Let's go back to all the times that you've gotten this flip. Right? Right here. Green Heikin-Ashi candle flip. Came back and tested the bull market support band, and then you dumped, okay? You got the weekly Heikin-Ashi candle flip right here. What'd you do? You actually got back above it, all right? So we're 2 for 2. So both times so far, we at least came back and tested the bull market support band, all right? Let's go back in time a little bit more, all right? This one right here, obviously we're in a bull market, rest in peace. This one right here, we continued up, rest in peace. This one right here, we at least came back and tested the bull market support band. We got back above. Awesome. This one right here, we came out to the bull market support band, got back above. Awesome. This one right here, came up to the bull market support band, got back above it. Awesome. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling. Let's just keep it rolling here, man. Right here in 2018, we at least wicked to the bull market support band. That's what you want to see. At least a wick. Okay, that could tell you could go higher. Right? You got the flip right here. What'd you do? Came up to the bull market support band. In the bear market, awesome. All right, so the bear market, so far, so good. All the way back to 2018. Let's continue on, shall we? Let's continue on all the way to all the way in Bitcoin's history, so you guys can see my point here. All right, this one right here, below it, got back above it. This one right here, below it, got back above it. This one right here, came back up and tested it. Awesome. Okay. This flip right here, came up and tested it. Awesome. This one right here came up and got back above it. Awesome. All right, so far so good. How many iterations? About 16 or 17 iterations here. Any other tests? Only one more, actually, when you're below it. This one right here, got back above it, went on a bull market. Awesome. So, listen. Every single time you got that flip on the 2-week, Bitcoin's at least went back up and tested the bull market support band on a wick. All right? I'm not just making this shit up. And that's like, what, 16 iterations? Okay? That's a lot of data points. That's not just 2 data points. That's a lot of friggin' data points. Okay? But I will say this. You still got a whole week to go until you get this close. Okay? But as long as Bitcoin closed above 22.3, I have to go with the trend, which says that you at least come back up and test the bull market support band, which right now is at 28.8. All right? It is what it is, man. I'm not making this shit up. Okay? If it was like 3 times, I would have been like, oh, that's bullshit. It's been every single time. You know what I mean? Let me see what you guys are saying. BTC. Yo, what's going on, Philly? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, buddy. It's really, really nice to come hang out, Philly. Thanks for coming in, dude. All right, so right now, short-term charts, 23.8 for BTC. The sewer at Mar-a-Lago is stuck again. What are you guys saying in here, man? What are your expectations for Luna? You don't want to know. All right, let's go check out Ethereum. Let me actually see if this works here. Here we go. Let's go check out Ethereum. Boom. Let's get it, man. The people want the McRib. The McRib. Hey, the McRib is actually pretty good, right? Actually, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll real quick, right? Let's do a poll. Do you like the McRib? The McRib. Do you like the McRib? Actually, let me see this. The McRib is pretty good. Sometimes they put a little bit too much barbecue sauce. Let me put never had. Sometimes they smother that shit in barbecue sauce, like to the point where it's kind of ridiculous. It really is, but it's ridiculous, man. You have chocolate on your lip? None, man. None today. Maybe I will tomorrow, though. That chocolate was delicious that day, I do have to say. It was absolutely delicious. Some good shit, man. Some good shit. All right, let's go check out ETH. Let's start with the 15-minute time frame. So on the 15 minutes, a little old 15-minute. I was looking at this on the 15-minute time frame, guys. It looks like you had actually, which is quite interesting here. I was actually looking at this as a breakdown for Ethereum here, right? You had this upward sloping trend line right here. You broke back below this upward sloping trend line, and then you're able to actually get back above it, and now you're trying to find support on it again. So that could have been just a little fake out. Let's see if ETH wants to come back down to the bottom here. But I was looking at this some sort of symmetrical triangle. Here's what I'll say. I actually expect this to break to the downside. Just like with Bitcoin, I'm expecting it to go a little bit lower to like 23.4, 23.5 range. I actually think Ethereum is going to come down here and break this to the downside like this. And I actually think it's going to bounce off this 1745 level. You guys see these 2 vector candles looking left over here? You're most likely going to take those. What's also at this level? The previous local high from August 6th. Okay? So I do think Ethereum breaks to the downside here. Back test 1745. And look where also that 200 moving average is. Perfectly about to come up right to that level. You can't make this shit up. Okay? So I expect a move down here. And then honestly, I expect at least a bounce. Now, we'll come back to the charts and see what they look like when we do come back down here. But I do expect at least a little bounce off that level to the upside, depending on what Bitcoin does. But that's kind of my short-term outlook on ETH at the moment. We are getting that 15-minute stock cross to the downside. Let me see what you guys are saying in this McRib. You guys don't like the McRib? Come on, man. Do you like the McRib? 37% said yes. 36% said no. And 27% said never had. So, hey, man, the majority of people that have tried the McRib like the McRib. I mean, it is plain. It's literally just bread. It's bread. It's literally like probably fake rib meat. That's like disgusting. Okay. Jordan, you're serious? You're gonna say the McRib is disgusting? It is made out of the same ingredients as meatloaf. It is not disgusting. Do not say that. Who are you? Oh, you're fancy? Oh, you think you're so fancy with your chicken tikka and your pizza? Well, guess what? The McRib is awesome. Okay? Don't be hating on it. Oh, God. All right, let's get off the chat. But anyways, all right. So ETH is trying to break down. We get the 15-minute stock cross to the downside. Now everyone's voting no. That's how it always works. I mentioned the poll. I mentioned who's winning, and then everyone votes the other way. That's always what we do. Always what we do. What Clint say? Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris will bot shows your Kawasaki. He said Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris will not choose your Kawasaki candles. Just ask Mike. Appreciate the TA. But that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Hey, well, we'll see if it plays out, man. I mean, hey, I keep saying, I'm going to tell you guys what I think. If I'm wrong, you guys can come and listen, everyone's wrong sometimes. If I'm wrong, you guys can come and troll me. If I'm right, just like the other day, let me know when the time comes, okay? As it comes for the long-term prediction, we'll see where we close next week. If we close the Heikinashi candle green on the 2-week, I'm expecting a move to the bull market support bands. All right. Until then, we wait. We wait and see. We wait and see. All right. So ETH is kind of just chilling. Let's go to the 1 hour on ETH. It's the same thing as BTC, guys. Right? Actually, I'm gonna go to the 4 hour first. 4 hour time frame first for us here. All right. Let's go to the 4 hour. All right. So the 4 hour, it's sort of the same formation as BTC, where let me just clear this out real quick. Right, sort of the same formation as BTC, where you had all these previous highs coming in like this, right, at about 1736. Where do you got below that? Well, same thing. You got these vector candles back down here to come back down and take, and the previous highs. And not only that, you guys might not look at this as kind of a sketchy inverse head and shoulders, but it is one, nevertheless, right? You move down, you move back up, you move back down, you move back up, you move back down. You got the breakout. And what do you always want to see on the breakout? You want to see then the back test of the previous resistance, flip it in support, and that's when you move to the upside. Everything just makes perfect sense. And when is that probably going to be? One of these two moving averages. You got the 20 EMA coming up on the 4 hour, and you got the 50 EMA coming up on the 4 hour. You're going to bounce off one of these, okay? Depending on how long it takes you to come back down here. You also got your 4 hour stocks. You look at your 4 hour stock RSI, just got the cross to the downside, okay? So I do think ETH gets a pullback to about 1736 to reset some of these indicators here, okay? Reset the 4 hour RSI, reset the 4 hour stock RSI, and then come back up to the upside. That's it. That's it, man. Yeah, that's it. If you want to keep it super simple, that's what I'm expecting to go down over the course of, I guess, tomorrow. And maybe Wednesday, depending on what the news is on Wednesday. You know what I mean? Yeah, guys, no politics in the chat. No politics, man. No politics. Like, what, guys? Come on, man. This is a crypto stream, not a politics stream. Get out. Come on, man. Don't be coming in here going like this. Oh my God! I hate our leader. I hate our leader. Oh my God. I want to speak to the manager. Okay? I just want to complain. That's all I want to do. My life sucks, and quite frankly, I have nothing positive in my life. The reason why I have this hair, and the reason why I talk like this, and the reason why I clap like this, is because I'm just unhappy and I want someone to complain to. I want to take out my anger on someone, okay? So I'm just going to talk politics in Jordan's chat, okay? And that's what I'm going to do, you know? That's all I have to do right now. Quite frankly, I'm just unhappy with my life, so... yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Get out of here, man. Stop talking politics in the chat. Come on, man. Seriously. Anyways, let me get off this. So that's what I expect to happen. You guys got my take there on Ethereum. Let's check to the daily chart on ETH. Is there anything shady on the daily chart we should look at here? So, let me actually just double check this. Yeah, I mean, it's the same as BTC. If we take a look back up to the upside here. Let me pull up the RSI real quick. You guys know I love my RSI trend lines. You know I love my RSI trend lines. They're so sexy, man. Karen has a bus gun. I guess so. Yeah, I mean, look where Ethereum is, man. It's testing that RSI trend line. You're gonna expect a move. It's not as beautiful as BTC. I hate when it's not as beautiful as BTC. You know, it's actually slightly irritating when it's not as beautiful as BTC. But same type of deal. You're gonna expect a move within the next couple of days, in my opinion. Same thing as Bitcoin. If this RSI trend line breaks to the upside on a close, I don't care about wicks. Okay, I do not give two flying Fs about any wicks. Okay, but if it gets a close above this, that's going to be a point where Ethereum continues up. Why? Because it has room to run on the daily. It's only on a 65 on the daily. It doesn't have at the moment. I mean, I guess you could argue you're still making bearish divergence. You could argue you're still making bearish divergence. You do have higher highs coming in, and you have lower highs coming in the daily. Okay. Now it's a little bit too early to say that's going to play out, right? I would wait for at least one candle that looks kind of shady, one daily candle that looks like a dumpy candle. Until then, ETH could just continue up and nullify that. So watch for the break. If this gets rejected here, comes back down to the bottom of the channel, and then breaks this side, we don't want that. We don't want none of that in the chat. All right, we want none of that. So we'll watch that for Ethereum, but same type of deal. Same type of deals as Bitcoin. We don't want to see that break to the downside. So that's really what we got. I think, you know, when you really look at what Ethereum's doing here, right? And I also want to raise caution here that Ethereum could be just making some big rising wedge pattern. Okay, now these could break to the upside, right? We know BNB broke one of these to the upside. Okay, tomorrow will be a red day, said Max. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll see what the stock market's looking like in just a second. But, you know, watch for Ethereum, man. Is it forming just this big rising wedge? Okay, where if it is, you expect maybe one more move back up to like 1952, right? $2,000 level before it comes back down. But is that what this is forming? So this is on a lot of charts. We'll look at it when we get to the altcoin section. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll look at it. There is no upside on that rising wedge. It's almost pointing straight up. No, it is. It's a little bit dubious of a rising wedge. It's slightly dubious. Slightly dubious. It's on other altcoin charts. That's why I pointed out. It's still after hours, so might want to wait on the futures. Facts. Let me take a sip of water here. Ethereum rises my wedge. I agree, B-Water. I agree, man. I definitely do. All right. So that's ETH on the daily chart. The good thing about ETH on the daily is it was able to break this resistance on a close, which is awesome. You see this close right here? We struggled with that for so long. We've now closed back above it. We just need a little bit more room to run to the upside. Ethereum on the weekly, okay? Real quick on Ethereum on the weekly. If you look at where Ethereum on the weekly is, I do think that it still makes sense for Ethereum to come up a little bit higher to like 1900 to 1900 to like, yeah, right around the $1,900 range. You got the bull market support band coming in right here. And just to keep this chart super clean, right? Previous resistance, flip it into previous support, okay? And it was actually support right here too. You can't really see it on the weekly. And now you're coming back up to test it again. I just think it makes too much sense to come and test this on a close at about 1900 or so. So I'm still looking for Ethereum to make a little bit more room to run to the upside. But this could be the point right here where the rejection comes, okay? Now, if Ethereum can get back over the bull market support band, awesome, man. We could be off to the races, all right? But until it does, look for a slight rejection right there, guys, all right? Let's see. B-Water rises. B-Water rises it. Come on, man. B-Water rises it. Let me take a sip of water here, man. Some beautiful shit, man. Don't you love water? I love water. Love it. No shit, you love water. You need water to live, bozo. Oh, we got Brainiac Jordan in the chat, literally saying he loves water. No shit. If you didn't drink water, you die. Everyone likes water. You have to as a human. God, man. Like, why do we even listen to this guy? He likes water. He likes the McRib. This guy is literally an idiot. Like a bozo. An absolute bozo. Nice, man. Straight from the tub. Straight from the tub, my man. Straight from the tub. Where are we at with likes, guys? Let's smack up that like button. We gotta hit 800 likes on today's stream. That is the goal. Okay? I don't like spamming the like button, man. I don't. But spam with the like button for your boy. 800 likes in the bear market is the goal, man. 1,200 likes in the bull market. Okay? That's gonna be the bull market thing there. Mason says she's a 10 but thinks crypto is a scam. Good one, man. Good one. I've seen so many of those jokes. I'm like, oh my god, man. Nice, dude. She's a 10, but she thinks crypto is a scam. Well, that's an instant.
Nope.
Right? Sounds like this guy.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with
no volume in the
common
McRib.
sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of
Poland
Canada,
spring water is
more
the best.
people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
I actually have to say, lately I've been drinking the New York tap water, and it's actually quite delicious. It has a slight metallic flavor to it. That gives it a little tint of, it gives it some type of flavor. It's absolutely delicious, my man. Absolutely delicious. Okay? So keep that in mind, man. Keep that in mind. You can't be a 10 and think crypto is a scam. That's an oxymoron. It's facts. It's facts. Facts. We clearly need more Bob. I guess so. All right, Ethereum here. Let's check out Ethereum Fractal, okay? This is just for fun, okay? Take it for what you will. This is just for fun. There's actually 2 times where Ethereum's done this fractal before. I'm not going to bring up the other one, but it's done this before. So, right now we're kind of doing what we did back here. I mean, listen, this is for fun. I don't think we're going to moon like this. Okay, this is just in case that for whatever, 0.000000000000001% we did. All right. But right here, man, you guys can see that Ethereum's starting to move up pretty heavily, and it's sort of like kind of struggled here. It's slowly moved up a little bit. You can see right here in the weekly candles that we slowly moving up. It's actually kind of freaky how interesting that is. But nevertheless, we'll keep checking this periodically. So far, so good on this. We're just gonna keep looking at this until this is nullified, man. But I love my Ethereum Fractal. That's a reason why they call me Fractal Boy, if you know what I mean, man. Metallic flavor, chlorine and lead mixed in your tap water. It's delicious, man. Who knows what they put in bottled water? Who knows, man? You know what I mean? No money for bottled water. That's facts too. All right, let me see. Manny said, "Why is Cell Token pumping?" We'll go check out Cell Token in just a minute, man. Mason, we did that one. Appreciate the super chat, man. Psycho said, "If you had 1K to gamble, where would you throw it?" If I only had 1K, is that all the money I have? I'm putting it in Ethereum. If I have other money and I just want to throw 1K in crypto, pick your favorite alt, man. I mean, it's up to you. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. If I only could pick one thing with 1K, like I said, if I was broke and I only had 1K, I'm going ETH. Okay? If I had to throw it in, gives me a little bit of upside potential and still relatively safe. But if I had 1K, I would probably go. Man, that's a tough one. Let me ask you guys in the chat. If you had 1K, but you weren't broke, okay, and you can only put 1K in crypto, what coin would you put your 1K in? Okay, you're not. Keep bearing in mind that you're not broke. Okay, you got other money to pay your bills and stuff. What's the 1K? What crypto would you put that 1K in? Let me know in the chat, man. Let me know in the chat. That's a tough question. 1K Matic. Matic's a good choice. Pick your favorite altcoin, man. I guess for the most part. Drone would do Matic. I would say Matic. Matic's a good one. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, man. It depends. I mean, everyone is gonna have a different answer. Let's look at the chat, man. Look at the chat. Everyone has a different answer, man. Look, Doge, ADA, Sol, ETH, Luna Classic, XRP, BTC, SHIB, KDA, Luna. Cummy, Gala, Crow. Everyone's got a different answer, man. It's crazy. Anyways, let's jump out into the macro. So we got 3 minutes into the daily close, by the way, which is coming in hot and heavy in the charts. Hot and heavy, man. Looks like Bitcoin is sitting at 23.8. So we don't really have anything to fight for on the close, unfortunately. Vikings over there just itching for a battle right now. Vikings! There is no battle to fight right now. I am so bored. All I want to do is fight for something. And there is no battle to fight. We are simply waiting for Bitcoin to retest the appointed area. So save your swords, save your shields. We will take our goats and our wives back soon. Okay? From these naughty, naughty bears who think that they're in control. We will. We will be back for a different daily close. Okay? But in the meantime, guys, start sharpening your swords. Start ramming your shields against the wall randomly. Start doing that, and we will get ready for the next important close. Until then, Viking out. Shout out to my guy Viking. Yeah, it's nothing really to fight for in the close today. To be quite fair, nothing to fight for. You know, nothing to fight for, unfortunately. But hey, it is what it is. Let's jump onto the macro. Let me switch this over here. Boom. Let's go a little macro action. So the micro. Let's check a few of the things. So we're going to jump through these because I want to get to altcoins here. The NASDAQ, man, you got a wick above this support line today. We got pumped on the morning stream. Like, we were like, all right, if the NASDAQ can close above this today, that's going to be ultra juicy for Bitcoin. Unfortunately, we got a big wick above and then came straight right back down to the downside, man. Okay? So it is what it is. We're back below it. We'll see where we end up tomorrow. Going into tomorrow, but yeah, kind of a wick back above and come back down. I will say be careful for this range, man. And the macro, there's a couple interesting things in the macro we got to be careful for. NASDAQ right at resistance. If the NASDAQ dumps like it has the last 2 times it's been at this resistance, Bitcoin is going to dump too. Okay? And these slight deviation plays, where the NASDAQ gets slightly above the previous highs, tests this resistance line, dumps. Right? Slightly above the previous highs, tests this resistance line, dumps. Right? Above these previous highs, test the resistance line. Now we don't want to see that dump. Okay, so we'll watch that going into tomorrow. It is what it is. S&P, same thing, right? The S&P, literally the same thing, right? Previous highs, you're now flipping those as resistance again. Okay, you got a wick above it earlier today, but you just can't do it. Futures right now are green. It looks like on the S&P mini futures, so that's good. So far, we got a long night to go and morning to go for the futures market, but you know, we'll see where we end up on this, man. We're just chilling at resistance now. Yeah, we'll see where we end up this. Right now, we're just chilling at resistance. We do have, as always, we usually take these vector candles. We do have this vector candle back down here to come back down and take. So, you know, is it going to come back down to this level at some point? Probably yes. Probably yes, my man. Probably yes. Let's see. BTC closed. It's over. All right, let's check the daily chart. So the daily close, guys, by the way, real quick for the daily close. 23,819. So we close at 23,819. Do we close with some bearish divergence? The good thing about that close, actually, I will say this about the Bitcoin close. Okay? That close actually had lower lows on the RSI and lower highs in price action. So that's actually at least to take something from the close, at least we didn't paint a bearish divergence. Now, that could change tomorrow if we go up at tomorrow. But I do like the lower highs coming in and the lower highs coming in on the RSI. No bearish divergence. No bearish divergence, man.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
If you want to take any positive from the stream here, should we play the pump song for it? Probably not. I'm gonna do it anyways. I want to play the pump song right now. Quite frankly, and I just want to do it. So here we go, man. Here we go. Come on, man. Hey, it doesn't lag anymore, man. You gotta love it, man. And it's nice. So at least we'll take that on the daily close. Some of you guys said sell tokens pump. I actually want to check the. Might as well check out sell while we're over here. Sell token. Celsius. Oh god, Celsius is actually going nuts, man. You gotta love this shit, man. The Celsius short squeeze, bro. They're trying to squeeze these shorts on Celsius, man. I mean, hey, look at Celsius, bro. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's just going up to the upside like a madman, right to the 200 EMA. Celsius short squeeze, I guess. Now, I'd say be careful at this range right here. You're right back to the 200 EMA. Look where you got wicked up to last time, right? You wicked right to the 200 EMA. You got rejected right there, okay? Now, if that breaks, you also got some previous support right here at about 202. So this range right here probably is going to act as some pretty big support. As resistance. It's pretty big resistance right there. So we'll go check this, but yeah, I mean, Celsius, what am I going to tell you, man? I mean, it's a Celsius short squeeze, man. It is what it is. Dale is spamming. Don't want to hold vet. Come on, Dale. You do want to hold vet, my man. You do want to hold vet. No, but sell probably gets rejected from this range. More than likely. Between this 182 and 202 range, it's most likely going to come right back down to the downside, guys. All right, so we'll get off that. Because Celsius is going to pump as it wants to get to, man. What is CWS? Stumbledore. We'll check that out, man. I don't know this. All right, so let's look at the DXY, where my DXY chart is gone. Oh, no, here it is. Here it is. I want to remind everyone about this because, if we look at where the DXY is still, guys, the DXY still all over here, okay? Right here, it's still coming to test the bottom is the DXY, the top is Bitcoin, okay? I want to remind everyone that we did come back down and test the 50-day EMA on the DXY, okay? And I kind of went down and I marked every time that the DXY came back down and tested the 50-day EMA or went slightly below it, okay? And that did mark local tops for BTC. So what we want to see for the rest of this week, and I think Wednesday will be the day if we get some good news on Wednesday, is we need to break this stupid 50-day EMA on the DXY, man. We need to break this, all right? But if we look at this right here, every single time we've tested 50 EMA, you guys can see the top cursor for Bitcoin. Let me actually zoom in on this. Right here, we tested the 50 EMA, right? Bitcoin came, that was sort of this, right near this local top for BTC, right? We dumped. Right here, we tested the 50 EMA. Right here on May 22nd, that was the local top right here for Bitcoin. We dumped to the downside, all right? And this is why it gets me a little bit, you got to stay relatively grounded as far as how high you think Bitcoin's actually going to go here. Right here, the 50-day EMA, tested it right here. That was the local top for Bitcoin. Let's keep this rolling, man. Let's keep this rolling. Right here, went slightly below it. That was the local top for BTC right here. Slightly below the 50-day EMA right here in January. You dumped from that point, right? I mean, I went back all the way through this whole run, and it was the case. Came back to the 50 EMA right here. You kind of went sideways for a little bit, all the way back in actually October of 2021. That was actually ended up being the local top for BTC. And then all the way back in here, September 2021, right? Slightly below the 50 EMA, and that was the pretty close to the local top right here for BTC. So take it for what you will. The DXY is at the point where it usually makes Bitcoin go lower, right? So we got to see. If this ends up breaking this week, though, that's going to be awesome, man. But until then, keep your eye on the prize, man. Keep your eye on the prize for the rest of this week. Dale said all good. Dale, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? Dale, is it going to dump? Dale, listen, Dale is the counter indicator, man. That's what it is. Or you could use Jimmy. What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy with the $500 stimmy. Just let me tell you right now, Bitcoin's going to go back down to the downside. You know why? Because I'm always bullish, but lately every time I throw my stimmy in there, quite frankly, Bitcoin seems to dump down to the downside. So, yeah, guys, Bitcoin's going back down to the downside, and that's all I have to say, man. Get ready for your stimmies to go even lower from 2021. Strap up, We're going to the downside. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's a Dale market. Dale is this chat's favorite whale. Shorting sell. Hey, be careful. Be careful for the short squeeze, man. Be careful for the short squeeze. All right, so that's really all I had for the macro. I don't want to really touch on anything else. I guess one more thing, total market cap. We are above the 200-week EMA. That's a super bullish sign. We'll see where we close the week above this. We want to see a full candle close above this. Once again, last time we did that was twice back in March of 2020. Full week candle we could close above. Went on a nice rally. Back in 2018, full candle close above. Nice rally in 2019. Okay, so we will see if we get the candle close back above it. We still got quite a long week to go, especially with everyone looking forward to Wednesday, if you know what I mean. All right. All right, so let's get back out of this. And let's go check out some altcoins, my man. Everyone's favorite section, the altcoin section. Da-da-da! We need like a little like cinematic thing here, man. Jimmy looks like Crypto Jeb. Oh, man. No, shout out to Crypto Jeb. Crypto Jeb had to, he said he had to quit his YouTube. Crypto Jeb was a good guy, man. He was a good guy. I'm going to miss Crypto Jeb in this space. Hopefully he comes back at some point. Shout out to Crypto Jeb, man. Shout out to Crypto Jeb. Candle close, not Kindle close. Get out of here, man. All right, let's go check out some altcoins, man. I have a few marked off that I actually like. Real quick, I want to bounce through some of these, and then we'll check out some other ones, man. So Solana, I still like Solana. The reason why I like Solana is it just I'm focused on the alts that haven't just absolutely mooned already. Okay, and Solana is one that just hasn't mooned. All the other alts, 2-3x's. Solana it's up a good amount from its lows, but hasn't quite gotten that same impulse as the other alts. Assuming Bitcoin continues up, I do like this pattern that Solana's forming here. It's sort of like an ascending triangle pattern where you got horizontal resistance coming left and we got this ascending support coming up. I do like where Solana's coming, man, right? And if this breaks out, I am looking for a move up to about 58.84 for Solana, keeping in mind that Bitcoin continues to move to the upside, and also the measure move of this, which is swing low to swing high. If this does break to the upside, I'm looking for a move right back up to like $76, which is also the 200 EMA on the daily. All right, so I do like where Solana is. I want to go over a few where you're not really FOMOing in, right? You're not being horse guy FOMOing in, man. Well, I want to buy Matic. Matic hasn't mooned yet. Well, I want to buy Nia Protocol. Nia hasn't moved up at all. That's the one I want to buy. Wait, I want to buy BNB. BNB seems like a good buy right now. It's totally not at its highs. Yeah, that's what I want to buy. I don't want to buy coins that haven't broken out yet. I want to buy the ones that already broke out. Yes, that's the way to go. That's how you make money in crypto. I know what that is. I had to end that, man. I couldn't take horse guy. I needed to get him off the screen because he was I don't know. He was telling you guys the FOMO. But no, I like where Solana is. In a nutshell, you guys know I tend to like things in a nutshell. But oh man, dude, wrecked a noob. I know you guys like that. But anyways, we'll see what happens there. So Solana, I still like. Doge. I mean, look at Doge, man. I mean, you got this downtrend of resistance, uptrend of support. We talked about Doge the last couple of days. I still think Doge is a good buy where it is. Okay, Doge just hasn't got any moves yet. I like Doge. If this is for altcoins that we're looking for altcoins that haven't broken out yet, Doge is one of them. Okay, Doge is also. I'm looking for this to break to the upside, assuming Bitcoin does. Like we said, I'm expecting Bitcoin to get a pullback to about 23.4, 3.6 area before it comes back up. It's still got a little bit longer to go to the downside here. But Doge, once it does, I do like Doge to come back up. The other one was Cardano, man. I know everyone hates Cardano, but Cardano's in the same boat, man. Look at Cardano. You got higher lows coming in, horizontal support. What kind of pattern is that? That's a classic ascending triangle pattern, which are usually bullish. Okay? So take it for what it is. If this breaks out, I mean, Cardano's still got this bigger W formation. Only if it breaks out, though. It's got to break out. All right? But you've got the you got the first hit. You got the retrace. You got the second hit. You got the move back up to the upside. You're trying to get that second move to the upside now. Okay? If this does break this level right here, around 55 cents, I am looking up to about 64 cents on ADA. Because it really hasn't moved up yet either. So, ADA sort of just chilling. It is what it is. We'll see if that plays out. Someone said ADA is dead. How are you going to say ADA is dead? You guys are hilarious. People that say ADA is dead are either people that are salty.
Rant alert.
Because they bought ADA high. Okay? It's I'm going to be honest. It's either because you're salty that you bought ADA high, or you just simply don't look at the charts and see that ADA actually dropped less during the bear market than a ton of these other coins did. Okay? ADA actually held up relatively well. Everything considered. So, take it for what you will. I'm just being honest.
Rant alert.
It is what it is. Something tells me, everyone that says, hey, you probably bought Cardano between $2 and $3. It is what it is, man. I'm just keeping it real. Don't get mad at me for speaking the truth. I guess nowadays, people get mad because people speak the truth. And people get mad at them for speaking the truth. It is what, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, man. I don't control the price of Cardano. It is what it is, man. All right, let's continue. So, even Alex Becker bought some ADA at the lows. Exactly. We'll see. Let's fast forward 3 years. Let's check out where ADA is in 3 years. If you can't wait 3 years, I don't know what to tell you. So those are the big three I was looking for altcoins that really haven't gotten a massive move up yet. All the other ones kind of have. As far as the high cap ones, Uniswap's already moved to the upside. Oops, this is the BTC chart. Let me get off this. So we know Uniswap's already got that move to the upside. We know BNB's already got that big move to the upside. Matic's gotten that move to the upside. You could say XRP. It's up to you about XRP. Like, if you believe in XRP, XRP's still in a really, really good level. Really, really good level, man. XRP? Are you serious? XRP is an absolute shithole. All right? I've been waiting since 2017 for XRP to do anything. All right? XRP is literally at the same levels that it was at in the previous bear market. 4 years of my life wasted on this shitless coin. XRP literally sucks. All you have is all the influencers telling me, oh, the case is going to be settled. The case is going to be settled in 2020, 2021, 2022 now. Now it's 2023. It's ridiculous. It's a waste of my freaking time, man. Christ, man. XRP is a shithole. Absolute shithole. The 78th biggest channel in the interwebs. Guys, I do believe that the XRP case is going to be settled within the next couple weeks. I know I said that in 2021. I know I said that in 2020 multiple times. But I do believe that the XRP case is super, super close to being settled. Okay? So take that for what you will. No, TJ, ban that guy in the chat. He's making fun of me for my sunglasses. No. I can wear sunglasses. Okay? Tom Crown wears sunglasses. You don't say anything. Blockchain Backer wears sunglasses. You guys don't say anything. Okay? I can wear sunglasses too. And no, I didn't get punched in the face. And no, I'm not going to take off the sunglasses to show you I didn't get punched in the face, which probably means I did. Okay? Because if I didn't, I would just take them off and show you in 2 seconds. So I totally got punched in the face, but that's not the point. I can wear sunglasses too. Okay? I look cool in sunglasses and my Gucci shirt. Okay? My Gucci shirt is awesome because I'm rich and I want to show it. Yeah. Now let me bench press. Oh, man. anyways. Let me get off this. I don't... I want to wreck it. Nice, dude. I don't learn anything here. Oh, you should learn anything here, man. Look, dude. Go back to a bunch of my moves in the last couple months. I've been pretty spot on. You guys love to troll me, but I have. If you guys pay attention, I actually have. I got to give myself a little bit of credit. Usually I'm like, I don't really know anything, but I have been pretty spot on the last couple months. I got to give myself a little credit. I hate that you have to always have some... That's true. All right, let's jump forward. So, XRP, like I said, I mean, if you like XRP, it is at a relatively good level if you still want to accumulate. Okay, I'm just sort of joking about XRP. If you like it, I mean, it's still a good place to accumulate. Nothing else really to say. I mean, those are really the big ones that I think. I mean, Link. I was gonna say Link, but Link already the last couple of days, Link has moved up pretty well here. So I think Link is kind of already left the station as per se. If you still want to buy Link here, I mean, I'm not gonna have any problem with it, but it is in a rising wedge, so be careful with Link here, right? Higher highs, higher lows, rising wedge, break to the downside 68% of the time. So make sure you're watching this, man. Mike wants Gala. I got you on Gala, man. I would say for Link, you guys know I love Link. Link's one of my top holds. But at the same point, just be careful on any moves to the upside going forward. Because a lot of alts are showing these rising wedge patterns, which are bearish, right? Now, these can break to the upside, right? These definitely, okay? Can break it to the upside, but quite frankly, you got to go with the percentages. But if it does break to the upside, that's just going to show how bullish it's going to show how bullish Link is and the crypto market is. So we'll keep checking out Link, but Link the Slink is holding pretty steady there at 860. Which it's funny to say that Link is holding steady at 860, because I mean he used to be at like $50. Anyways, let's see. 68% of the time. But if they break up, very bullish. Exactly, Wayne. You got it, man. You got it. You get the deal. You get the deal. Let's see. Gala. Let's go check out Gala. So Gala is... Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I still like the overall chart on Gala. I do like it. Here's the thing with Gala, like, it's taken a little time to play out. I think when it does play out, it's going to be super juicy, right? You broke this big downtrend of resistance. You came back up. You back tested the W formation at the lows, and now you want to continue back to the upside. You just got to get back over this previous highs, which is about 6.6. You got to get back over 6.6, man. All right? 6.6. You got to get back over it, my friend. Until you do, it is what it is. But, I mean, it was... Look at the move, man. I mean, just look at the move. I'm not making this up. You got the W formation. You got the rise. Okay? You got the retest of the W formation highs. Now you're looking for that rise back to the upside. It's taken a little while to play out, but you are moseying your way back up there. All right? So, I do like that as soon as you break 6.6. I do think Gala is going to get a pretty nice move to the upside, in my opinion. Definitely. Waterfly will call you out when you're late. Oh, I'm never late. You guys know I'm never late. You guys, have I ever been late to my stream? Let me know in the chat. Have I ever been late to my own stream? Let me know. Besides the day that I say, you know, my train broke down or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That was funny. You guys, Jordan said his train broke down. What a load of bullshit that is. You know? Let's see. Does anyone play Gala games? I've actually never played a game on Gala. I actually have. Never. Yes? All the time? Never? No? Never? Never late? Yes? Always on time and 30 minutes early? Stop making stuff up. Crunk, I'm not making stuff up, man. I've never been late. Anyways. Let's go check Ethereum. Because I love Ethereum. You guys know I love Ethereum. Is ETH trying to actually come back up now? Let's go check out ETH. So ETH. Look at ETH, man. ETH is actually not too far from this trend line. It's not too far from this. It's gonna get to like 1791. I mean, I guess it's still kind of far. I guess it's a little bit too early to say. But ETH is if ETH can break this trend line, ETH is not looking too bad, man. So shout out to ETH. All right, well, let's. Sometimes you just don't even stream. Oh, come on, man. That's not true. That is not true. I'm here every single day.
Jordan, are you serious? You're not here every single day. You always are late. Always. You always start the stream at 8:01. Yes, I pay attention to that. I do. Hey, Ma, can you double check that I have some meatloaf for dinner tonight? I don't have time to go to the store. I have to watch Around the Blockchain for the 8th time. And Jordan's talking about like some BS and I have to listen to him because he's my brother. Yeah, I do. How many? 1? Come on, man. I need at least 2. Can you go to the store for me? Well, I need Mountain Dew anyway. Come on, Ma. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Come on.
Oh, I love when Bob has a temper tantrum. I love when he has a temper tantrum, man. That's the best. You guys like, but let's watch Ethereum here. Ethereum's got this. We'll watch Ethereum as we kind of go along the little ride here. Waterfly said streaming in Poland? Probably not. It's probably a fat chance of no. I think that would be kind of weird. Because I'm staying at Maya's parents' house, right? While we're over there. And that would just be super weird. Imagine me, just meeting the family going like this.
You're an idiot. You're literally an idiot.
I'm not an idiot. I just like the short. Hey, Melissa, come lift up my fat. Imagine that. Oh, God. Like, I don't know if I couldn't do that. Well, I guess I have to, in order for me to stream in front of someone, I got to kind of warm up to it. But I don't think that her parents would appreciate. They would not understand. Yeah, I don't think. I don't think that would be good. I don't think that would be good, guys. I don't. Only Mitch Ray and Crypto Lifer stream on vacation. That's just kind of, dude. It's important to take days off. I think you're kind of a psych. I'll be honest. If you don't take any days off, I mean, you gotta, especially from the charts, man. You gotta take a couple days off, man. You gotta take a couple days off. It is what I used to be like that, and you gotta, after a while, you just kind of get burnt out. Especially if it's like every day, twice a day. Sometimes, like, you gotta get burnt out. You gotta take at least one day off a week, in my opinion. At least you get burnt out. Or you get too focused, man. It's important to clear your mind, especially when looking at charts, man. It is. That's a little psycho, in my opinion. If you're doing it every single day for years straight, that's just my opinion. But anyway, it is what it is. Stumbledore wanted CWS. Stumbledore, are you trolling me? Let me see. Let's look at CWS. Appreciate the super chat, though, man. CWS crowns. What is this? What does it do? I have no idea what this does, man. Looks like it could do a 30x. Stop trolling, man. Stop trolling, man. This thing sucks. What is this? Looks like it could do a 30x. A 30x. And it was actually a good buy down here. You had some nice daily bullish divergence, but now, I mean, listen, I don't even know what this thing is. I don't know what the market cap of this thing is. You know, it goes down. Ryan said I took a day off no fap, and now my hand is like a claw. What? One day. All right. Anyways, it's so dumb, man. Am I the only one who hasn't? I don't know what this is, bro. Listen, I guess the good thing you could say about this is you got this giant wick. So maybe they come up and take this giant wick here at some point, which they probably will. You know, you get a lot of liquidity up here to take. And you also got back above the 50 EMA. You're also retesting the previous highs. So, I mean, if you want to look at this as like a realist thing, you know, I mean, I actually don't hate the chart, to be fair right now. I don't hate the chart, actually, which is kind of weird because I don't even know what it is. I guess sometimes it's good not to know what it is. Higher lows, lower lows on the 4 hour, like this. Like this. Higher lows, lower lows. So you got bullish divergence on the 4 hour time frame. You're coming back down to test right at the previous highs. You sort of made that double bottom on the previous highs now. Right there. Okay. One hit, rise back up. One hit. Now you want to see the W formation. That brings you back up to the upside. All right. I don't hate this chart, man. I don't hate this chart. I won't be surprised if it at least comes back up to the test. You know, at least get this vector candle, or even take some of this wick up here. Wouldn't be surprised. Not at all. Not in the slightest. Let's see. Alpy, I got you in the fear and greed ads, man. I forgot to bring up the fear and greed ads yesterday and today, but I will re-add them. I'm gonna write that on my to-do list. Okay. Fear and greed. There we go. Okay. My long to-do list of one thing. Even if you took a day off, you'd still be checking charts every 2 hours a minimum. Don't lie. That's true. That's definitely true. Bullish div on KDA. We'll check it out too. Wolfie said, thought on Riot blockchain stock. I know we're crypto, but it's related. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Riot. You said one of my family members owns Riot. Riots. Let's see. So 871. I would say you got bearish divergence on the daily on this one. Or sorry, on the 4 hour. Let me actually bring this up. So bearish div on the 4 hour time frame. You got lower highs. You got higher highs coming in on price action. All right, so classic bearish divergence. 4 hour stock RSI topped out as well. I would expect a pullback on this. Because actually, if we just connect the highs, yeah, I mean, this thing looks like it wants to have a pullback. Just look at the pattern. Rising wedge, bearish div on the 4 hour. I'm looking for a pullback. I still think Bitcoin's coming slightly lower here. Okay, so I'm expecting this one on the 4 hour. Anything crypto related, probably expect a short-term pullback. All right? Where does it come back down to? 7-Eleven makes some sense. Right around here. 7-Eleven, no pun intended. And then maybe it tries to come back up then. But I do expect a pullback on this one. Rising wedge, bearish div. You know, even to the 50 EMA would make some sense. You know, as it starts to come back to the upside. Let's see. Bob equals meme coin bull. Let's see. Even if you took a day off. Okay, we already read that. We already read that one, man. We already read that one. Holy moly, man. It's 8:30. Holy shit. I didn't realize it was 8:30, man. That's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, if you want to look at any other altcoins, let me know. We actually have Chainlink. Just keeps pumping, man. Look at Chainlink. Chainlink just has no chill right now. Shout out to Chainlink. Hey, but we know when Chainlink pumps, that's not a good sign. I'm looking for a dump on Chainlink. I'm looking for the Chainlink high to be exactly when we hit this high right here. You see this high? 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches. I'm looking for Chainlink to top right here on this touch. It's also probably going to have bearish divergence. Shot at the chain link, man. Let's get it. Come on, chain link. Local top indicator link. It's usually facts. That's usually facts. But yeah, link is coming up up to 878. Okay, link is, I think link is one of the only ones that's kind of coming up. Gala is slightly coming up. Looks like Dot's coming up again. So you're seeing some alts trying to come back up again. Look at Link, man, 880. Holy lowly Link. Pump it, Link Marines. Let's go. I don't know what I was just doing. Everyone just saw me do that. Everyone just saw me do that. But it's okay, man. It's okay. It's gonna get rejected right here, man. Watch. You're gonna have bearish divergence on the 4 hour. Right there. There it is. Gonna get rejected right there. Watch. I'm telling you. If it breaks up right here, that means that we are bullish as a mofo. Okay? But, you know, if we zoom into like the 1 hour chart, what do we got? Oh, man. 883. I won't be wrecked when Bitcoin. I didn't see it. I was on Twitter, but I heard it. You don't want to see that, man. It was slightly. You didn't want to see anything to do with that. No, but you have slightly lower highs, and you have higher highs coming in. So I'm looking for a rejection right here on Link. Okay. To me, it was fun while it lasted. If this breaks to the upside though, Link's going to the moon, man. Link's going to the moon, man. Here we go. Everyone's gonna start FOMOing, bro. No, let me get off this.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna...
Oh my god, man. Everyone FOMO. Oh, Link.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
All right, here we go. I'm not expecting it to get a close above this. Can we get a wick? Sure. Sure. We got a wick back here on it, right here. Do I expect an hourly close above this? I don't. If it does, it is what it is, man. It was disturbing. that was the right word, yes. I couldn't think of the word, but it was very disturbing, yes. I'm actually kind of upset with myself that I did it, to be honest. I might have thought that it was a filter on, and yeah, we went from there. But yeah, so I'm expecting Link to get rejected right there, man. Looks like Dot. All right, here comes Dot. Dot also breaking the highs. Just be careful on these alts, man. This could be a little bit of a the M formation highs on a lot of these. Same thing for Dot. Look what you got. Right? Lower highs, higher highs on price action, right at resistance at 942. Be careful right here, all right? Be careful right here. If these break, all right, it is what it is. But you gotta go. You gotta go, and it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Warwick, why are you saying that, man? Why do you keep saying this lasting stuff? Warwick, you keep doing that, my man. I know you're kidding around, but holy moly, man. You don't want to know what that looked like? Yes, Kennedy, that's fact. You want to see it again? Let's do it again. That's what it looked like. That's definitely what it looked like. All right. It was slightly weird. It was slightly weird. It was slightly weird. All right. So yeah, you're seeing Dot get rejected there. You're seeing Link. Yeah, look at Link, man. Wick to the upside, getting see a slight rejection right there. I'm expecting Link to come back down at the hourly close, assuming Bitcoin doesn't just moon here, because Bitcoin's trying to come back up too. Look at Bitcoin. is it going to be able to get back over the 50 EMA here in the 15-minute time frame? If it does, awesome. We're good to go. But we got to check that out. Warwick, we saw that. Magic Magician said, hey, buddy, can you please pull up and analyze the pyromatic chart? It's a true burn hyper deflationary. I know you said that the other day. Pyromatic. Let me see if it's on the crypto bubbles. Can you search a coin on the crypto bubbles? They don't have, I guess not. Oh, here we go. Pyromatic. It's not finding the top 1,000. Okay, that means I'm not looking at it. Hey, listen, man, it is what it is. It's not in the top 1,000, and it's not on TradingView. Well, I don't have to tell you, my man. I'm gonna go.
Nope.
And yeah. Shout out. 10% of my money in Link and freaking out. Yeah, there's no reason to freak out, man. There's no reason to freak out. Clayton coming out with the super sticker. What's going on, Clayton? There's don't be freaking out, my man. Don't be freaking out. It's just a wedge formation. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you this. If you're freaking out, what do I keep telling you? Don't be afraid to take profits, my man. So if a pattern like this freaks you out, right? If a rising wedge freaks you out, if an hourly bearish divergence freaks you out, and we're right at resistance, I will always say do not be afraid to take profits, my man. Okay? Because I will tell you this, until Bitcoin breaks out of this bear flag, on the daily chart, you got to assume, okay, you got to still assume that this is still a bear market rally, okay? You still got to assume that, okay? Now, I think there's a higher chance that Bitcoin's bottom is already in, but at the same point, we're still just in the same pattern we've always been in. So I would not be opposed to taking profits on certain altcoins. What's up to all my homies? What's going on, Kennedy? What's going on to you, all my homie Kennedy in the chat? D-Mill said profit. Yeah, man. A lot of people. All right, you're saying profit and you're laughing, D-Mill. Okay. A lot of people had the balls and the cojones to buy at 17K, 18K, 19K, 20K, 21K, 22K, 23K. A lot of people had the cojones too. So don't be laughing that other people had some profits on their buys. Okay? Don't be salty, my man. Don't be salty. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Don't be a little salt shaker in the chat, email. Okay? Don't be salty. Why is my lips all jacked up on this? Well, that's actually quite freaky. Look at me on the side with the salt shaker. I look freaky as hell, man. Holy moly. That's the most freaky I've ever seen myself. Holy moly, bro. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. Wish I had a cold beer, said Lazarus. Bro, just go to the store. Like, bruh. Just go to the store, man. No, Link. We got Link. Yeah, so Link's coming back down. I mean, that's what I said. So there we go. We checked Dot. Dot's coming back down too. So that was that. That was that. AVAX trying to bounce off the 50 EMA. Don't hate that, right? It's typically where you want to get a rise and a retrace of the 50 EMA and a continuation. AVAX actually has bullish divergence. Okay. So if you actually look at AVAX, right here, you can see you got lower lows right there. And you got slightly higher lows in price action off the 50 EMA. So, bearing Bitcoin stays steady. You can probably see AVAX have a little bit of a run to the upside here. Could very, 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 very well see that. It's actually quite beautiful if you ask me. Quite beautiful if you ask me. So I like that for AVAX. At least back up the test. I could say AVAX coming back up and test the highs again. Just like you saw from a bunch of different shit. Want Freaky put on Maya's wig? No, we're not doing that.
Maya doesn't wear wigs. That sounds so bad.
No, it's Waterfly. He knows.
I know.
It's the wig. I'm not putting on that wig. You know why? I would do it, but guys, it's way too hot to wear that wig. I think I would actually pass out if I had a wig on my head right now. I would actually pass out. You know what I mean? I actually would pass out. I'm not even kidding, man. All right, we're moving on to the let's chill. All right, let's chill for the rest of the stream. If you want to check out any altcoins, let me know. But we're moving on to the let's just chill out part of the stream because that's that, man. Like I said, I can keep checking altcoins if you want me to do it during the let's chill part, but let's just chill, my man. Let's just chill. You would need water then choke on it. This is Matic. God, you serious? Just say it. You're right next to me. All right. Let's check out Matic. Fromage, I guess. Matic. Let's see. Matic. Matic's all over the place. All right. The 15-minute. Okay, we're getting deep and dirty on the 15-minute chart.
Is it me or head and shoulders?
Matic. I actually kind of like Matic here. I do. You got to get back over this 50 EMA. Okay? If you get back over this 50 EMA, I mean, you're definitely coming back up to test this. You got on the 15-minute chart, you got a red vector candle right here. Bada bing. Okay? And you got the beautiful kind of W formation off the 200 moving average. So you got the first move to, holy moly, man. You got the first move to the downside. You got the rise up. Second move to the downside. Big wick, got bought up. Now you're looking for the retrace back up to 93.9 cents. If it breaks the 50. It got to break that 50 EMA, though. All right? If it breaks that, looking at 93.9. And then if it breaks that, you get a beautiful W formation. Nice little retrace. Nice little retrace. Continuation. But I actually like Matic's setup here. Holy moly, man. Everyone wants every alt. No, we'll check out altcoins during the Let's Chill part of the phase. Warwick said, bought Crow low and high. Stakes for Indigo card at 0.5. Kept buying and throwing reward Crow into my DeFi wallet. And I just keep DCA or DCA and maybe DCA. Warwick. That's fine. I like Crow. You bought Crow low and high. So you basically bought it all over the place is what you're saying. If you want to keep it real. I got to add Crow to my side screen here. Crow. Crypto.com. My worst enemy. You guys remember when I sold Crow? You guys want to double check where I sold Crow again? I sold Crow. I always like to go back and reminisce at the time that I sold Crow for Ethereum, and then it did a 10x, and it was not at the time was not a small amount of money for at least for myself. I sold Crow. Where was it? I think it was like right here. Yeah, I basically sold Crow for Ethereum. Was it right here? It was right when they had the announcement for the Staples Center. It was like right before. I was like, dude, you got to be kidding me. I think it was like right around this area. I think I sold it into ETH, which is fine. I mean, ETH went up too. But at the same point, that I missed this move. And yeah, I slightly kick myself for that not every single day. Probably once a month I kick myself for that move. But, so your stakes your Indigo card at 50 cents. 50 cents up here. Yeah, I think whenever the next true bull market starts, I think 50 cents is easily attainable number for Crow, man. You know what I mean? So long ago now? Oh yeah, that was so long ago now. That feels like yesterday, doesn't it? It's nuts. It's nuts. Put the wig on, wuss, and enjoy this beer money. Listen, beer guts. I would, but I also don't want to get sweat all in that thing, you know? Those were good times. Oh, those were good times, man. We're going to get back to those times. I mean, listen, you could argue right now, you're seeing good gains on coins, man. Like, I think a lot of us are taking advantage and like taking for granted what we're actually seeing these last couple weeks. I mean, there's been some really good gains. I mean, most alts are up at least 2x from the lows. You know, some of them are up 3x. Some are up 4x. You know, so don't take for granted what we've already seen, and what I still think is going to come. I don't think this move is topped out yet. It's my opinion. Okay, hate on me for it. I don't think we've topped out on this move. We'll find out in a few days. Especially Wednesday. Wednesday's the big kicker. If they come out and inflation's at freaking or CPI's at 11% or some shit, yeah, I mean we're gonna dump. But I'm taking into account that it's not gonna be friggin' crazy high. It's either gonna be the same or it's gonna be slightly lower. If that's the case, I think this rally will continue. We're having a good time over here. We're just chilling, man. That's what we're doing. We're just chilling right now. All right. The stack below the 200. Yeah, just keep stacking below the 200 week moving average, man. That's what I'll continue to do. Right now, we're above it. Right? I do think that we'll at least back test it again at some point. Whenever that is. I do think we'll go. Do we drop below it, though? I mean, that's the question. I think a lot of the reason that we dropped below it in the first place was just the absolute. I mean, there was so many things going on. I mean, you had the Luna fiasco. I mean, that was before that, but that was kind of the kickstart of this big, massive liquidation to the downside. And then you had freaking Tesla sold 75% of their BTC, which caused a massive cascading effect down. At least what started the move back below 30K. And then you had freaking Celsius go down, Voyager go down. I mean, you had a bunch of shit show. 3AC, one of the biggest hedge funds there, get wrecked. Okay, like, are we gonna go back below it? We'll find out, right? We'll find out. I guess as the weeks and the months go on, but I don't know. It's an argument to be made. There's definitely an argument to be made. Let's see. Consumer Price Index. Luna wrecked me. Yeah, it happens, man. I'm sorry for that. The Luna wreckage was the Luna wreckage was the one where I was like, yeah, I didn't really expect that one to go down. So that one kind of sucked. At least the good thing is that it happened during a bear market, and it didn't happen at all-time highs when you had it like significantly amount more money in there, right? I guess that's the one good thing you can take from this, is at least now that it happens, if you want to spin it from a positive, that at least you get to build now back down at the bear market down here, right? So that's at least the good thing, if you want to spin it in a positive light. And you should always spin everything in a positive light, okay? And as far as like Voyager and Celsius, I think that taught a lot of people a lesson to keep their crypto on wallets. Don't trust these 20% APY, 15% APY, and keep it on these third-party sites. You got to keep your crypto in wallets, man. You got to keep your crypto in wallets. Okay, at this point, we should have learned that lesson, right? Going forward. Let's see. Ain't nothing like watching 10 G's to 100. Yeah. It's not fun. It's not fun, man. It's definitely not fun. All right, so let's see. Ain't nothing like watching. Oh, I already read that one. Doge will go to $1 per first SHIB because Musk will use Doge to transfer money to Mars. Yeah. That's a hot take, man. It's a hot take, Crunk. That's definitely a hot take, my man. All right, let's see. Rich wanted Adam. What's going on, Rich? Good to see you, buddy. Rich Weatherford. Adam. Crew. All right, Adam. Let's see what we got. So All right. Let's check out Adam. Adam's continuing up too. Let's actually go to the hourly on Adam. Yeah, Adam's trying to come up too. Adam doesn't look too shabby here. You know what I mean? So he had a nice back test of the 20 EMA, continued. Back test of the 20 EMA, continued. So let's see if that continues up higher. If it does, you're probably going to have bearish divergence, but you actually had bearish divergence right here. You had higher highs, you had lower highs, and that was sort of the pullback, right? And now look what you got. I mean, you're going to see this on a lot of different altcoins coming through right now. You got higher highs, and you got lower highs on the RSI. You won't be surprised to see Adam start to move back up now. It's quite beautiful, if you ask me. I think that's my favorite saying tonight. That's quite beautiful, if you ask me. But yeah, I see Adam continuing up to at least come take this wick right here at about 12.16. And we'll see what we do from there. It's too early to tell. Get your stock RSI also crossing to the upside. I actually like where Adam's doing. I actually really like where Adam's doing. On the daily, yeah, I mean, this is the big level you want to break for Adam, man. The big level. If that breaks, I mean, there's really not much looking left. Right? You kind of dumped straight down here. I mean, you could potentially coming back up to like 17, 13 pretty quick if Adam breaks out there. If Adam breaks out. That's the key question, you know? That's the key question. But I actually like where Adam's doing right now. Jordan spitting out facts. His new name should be Fax Machine. Facts. I just spit facts, man. That's all I do. That's all I do. No, sometimes I guess. Sometimes I spit nonsense. But you guys clearly know sometimes I spit nonsense. See what else you guys are saying in the chat. Just kind of hanging out reading the chat right now, guys. Adam is money. Yeah, Adam's another one, man. I didn't, unfortunately, like, I stuck to my main coins during the bottoms, and you know, if we don't go lower, it is what it is. I'm not gonna FOMO on some of these that I don't already own, but at the same point, Adam's another one. I wish I got some down here. Adam and Near are two that I did not, unfortunately, pick up any of them. And I wish that I did back then. But hey, you win and you lose some. You win and you lose some. Mike, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for all you do. Can you check out Tezos? I got you on Tezos. By the way, Fahid won the weekly contest. So the weekly close contest, Fahid won last week. I'm actually very upset that Fahid won. I wish it was anyone besides Fahid. Okay? I'm just kidding. Fahid's cool. So Fahid won. We're going to do another one. I'm going to open it up. After the stream, I'm going to open it up. You got to go in the Discord. You're going to guess what the closest price of the week close. It's not going to be like that game you guys are saying where it has to be below or it has to be above. No. Whoever is closest to the weekly close is going to win. Okay, so I'm gonna open up. I'm going to restart that. The rules are you guess the weekly close, but you cannot edit. You cannot. And I'm going to close it tomorrow before the stream. You cannot edit your prediction because I can see when you guys edit. If it says edit, you will be disqualified from the contest. Okay, so no editing. All right, we get one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted. One moment. Are you going to capture it, or are you going to let it slip? One spaghetti. Mom's big, arms are heavy. This about I'm sweaty already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous. I had to. It went with the song too much. No, but seriously, you get one shot, one opportunity. All right, so make sure you get in there and make sure you make the guess after the stream. I'll do that after the stream. I'm probably gonna end up. Sure. All right, let me do Tezos for Mike. Let me see Tezos. Jordan never watched The Price is Right. I don't like those rules, man. It should just be whoever's closest. Why do you have to be over? So you're telling me, all right? You're telling me based off this, right? If you're doing a contest based off The Price is Right rules, so and Bitcoin, let's say Bitcoin closed at 20K, okay, and there was two predictions There was one that was 19,999, and there was someone else who guessed 100K. Okay? You're going to tell me the person who guessed 100K should win because the 19,999 prediction was $1 off lower? That's no. That is the dumbest rules I've ever seen in my life. Okay? I completely disagree with those rules. Okay? Quite frankly, we are never going to do those rules. Never going to do those rules. Okay?
Rant alert.
That is what it is. All right, let's do Tezos. Tezos moseying its way back up. Moseying its way. Like a little hot candy. By the way, Bitcoin's getting a little rejection off the 50 EMA. So, all coins, I'm guessing, are going to slightly follow that, at least for the short term. But Tezos, let me actually go to start with the daily. The daily, yeah, just kind of moseying your way up in a channel here. See this nice little neat channel, and you are at the top of the channel, okay? Right, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like you just keep moseying your way up and down, like a roller coaster, right? You got your daily stocks topped out. You got. I actually don't have any bearish div there, which is fine. Let me actually go to the 4 hour and see where you're kind of sitting with this. So the 4 hour is showing some bearish divergence too. Like a lot of these things are showing pullback signs, on like the 4 hour and up. Who knows what's gonna happen on like the 15-minute and shit like that? But the 4 hour and the daily are showing slight pullbacks. That's why I told you guys in the beginning of the stream. I expect Bitcoin to go down to like 23.4-ish, 23.5-ish, which is not a huge move, but you know, if Bitcoin falls 300, 400 bucks, you know, you expect altcoins to move down slightly too. But Tezos, right, bearish div, higher highs, lower highs. I mean, at least a move back to the 50 EMA here, assuming Bitcoin goes a little bit of a drop. Right there, it's at like 183. It's not a huge move, but I would expect to move back down to the 50. And then you got your 4 hour stocks that are bottomed out, which then you can kind of rise back up to the upside. But you also had this rising wedge, right? See this rising wedge? Broke to the downside, retested. Okay, so let's watch that. I expect a slight move to the downside there. Slight move to the downside for a big old Tezos. Big old Tezos. Check out Azam super chat. Oh, Ren, I got you, Azam. Appreciate that, Skillful, for shouting that out, man. Appreciate that. All right, Bitcoin's coming down a little bit right now. See what BTC does. Like I said, I was expecting, you know, something like this. We did get a slight move to the upside. Still expecting Bitcoin to come back down to test at least the 15 minutes 50 EMA. Or sorry, 200 EMA. All right, what was it? Ren? Let's do Ren, man. What's going on, Manny? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for the kind words, bud. All right, Ren. Woo! Look at Ren, man. Make it Ren on them. Man, make it Ren. Let's make it Ren. Make it Ren on them. Make it Ren. Make it. Come on. Look at Ren. Hope you took some profits on that pump, man. I hope you did. I really hope you took some profits on that one, man. Holy moly, bro. Look at Ren. Absolutely moving to the upside. That's some nutburgers. That's some nutburger stuff right there. Nutburgers. Went up to like 25 cents. You're now back down to 20 cents. That was a big candle, man. Just in this 4 hour candle, almost a 40% pump on a 4 hour candle. I hope he took some profits on that one. That was definitely a take profit level there. That's nuts, bro. That's nuts. And actually, I bet if I pulled a fib here, actually see, yeah, slightly higher than the 2618. Slightly higher than the 2618. That's a hell of a move, man. Hell of a move. Holy moly, bro. No one takes profits. That's nuts. I've been backtesting Elliott Wave Theory as best as I can. Pretty legit. Impressive rhythm voice. A character that raps and rant would be dope. Bro, I cannot rap. I appreciate the kind words, Kennedy. But I cannot rap to save myself. Ready? You guys? No, you guys don't want to see this. I'm not even going to try to do it because you guys would be like, Jordan, shut the hell up, bro. So we're not even going to do that. No, but Ren, I mean, 4 hours cooked. 1 hour's cooked. This one's getting a pullback. This one's getting a fat pullback. I mean, you're probably just going to retrace this vector candle here. For the most part. I mean, at the very least. You're probably, I mean, I could see you finding some support, this 1.618. But that one, you got your 1 hour RSI cooked, 4 hour RSI cooked. Daily getting up there as well. Yeah, this one's going to pull back. Faux show. Most likely here, though. I mean, look at this, man. And this is why I keep telling you guys. If you can find any altcoin that still has this inverse head and shoulders pattern on the 4 hour or the daily, look what Ren did when it broke out. Literally, it went to the moon. Went from 16 cents to 25 cents. So like it's what, a 67% move. That's a massive move. And what was it? I mean, it was the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, and the continuation up, man. That's it. It was beautiful. All right, now you're probably gonna come back down and back test, just like we expect for Bitcoin. Right, you come back down, you back test, you continuation up. So I probably a move down to 16.6 is the most logical move there on Ren, man. 15-minute XRP chart. 15-minute XRP chart. Hell no. I'm just kidding, man. CJ. CJ, maybe tomorrow, bud. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a stream. We've been live for about 2 hours and 15 minutes here. So I'm going to call it a stream. It's been a fun one. It's been a fun stream. We actually talked about a lot of stuff today. I'm glad that I can actually stay on topic slightly here, which is really, really nice. Kind of a boring price action day. Actually, price action stream, by the way. We had some altcoins move, right? Chainlink moved. It's kind of retraced that move now. DOT moved. It's kind of retraced that move. Bitcoin pretty much just went sideways the whole stream. ETH pretty much just went sideways the whole stream. So it was one of those streams, but we had fun anyways. I'll catch you guys at 9:45 in the morning, all right? All right, sorry. Yeah, 9:45. I did a little early today because I had to move my car after the stream, but 9:45 a.m. Make sure you guys are there. Let's see what we got. We got 1 day to the CPI print. You know, it should be a very, 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 very interesting rest of the week, my man. All right, I do think Wednesday, and I will say this, guys, quick rant alert.
Rant alert.
I do think Wednesday is going to set us up for at least the next month and a half, okay? I will keep saying this, okay? If the CPI comes out higher, we are most likely going to dump. If the CPI comes out the same or lower, we are going to continue this rally, okay? It all comes down to that. It all comes down to that, all right? At least, I would say at least for like the next month or so, in my personal opinion. And that's going to decide what we do. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later, all right? Peace out, peace out, peace out. Later, later, later. Have a fantastic night, guys. Peace. Don't do anything I want to do. Don't panic, sell your crypto. Most of all, don't panic, sell your crypto. And don't be afraid to take profits in the bear market rallies until proven otherwise. All right, guys? See ya.